Hello, my friends. Welcome to Living by Faith TV. Hope you are blessed and highly favored. Hope you're enjoying the videos so far. I am Celine, and this is Living by Faith TV. For those of you, my subscribers, thank you so much for continuously visiting the channel. Hello, my friends. In today's video, I want to say that again, because I just posted a video and I announced that I will be taking part in Vlog-Tober. However, I did not say it face to face. I don't think so with my audience as of yet. So I want to come in here and say that I will be participating in Vlog-Tober this month. Pray for me because the body is not giving as much as it should give for me to commit to such a thing. However, I would love to do so. I love a challenge, so I would love to do so. And I think it's going to keep me on my toes. I know the workload is going to be heavy for me every single day, but I want to try it. I need to try it. So that is what I'm going to do. So right now, what I'm going to be doing, I have the oven for me to clean, so I'll be doing that. And also I will be making some lasagna with some steamed vegetables. That is what I will be doing for today. But first I will be cleaning the oven, and if I have time, I have some laundry to fold. I would love to incorporate that. However, I do not know how long it will take to clean the oven, and right now it is 3:49 in the afternoon. I've been editing all morning trying to post a video. The video is up. After I put my video up, every time I have to look at it. Immediately I have to look at it. So it's over an hour long. It took a little bit of time for me to watch. But now I am about to go scrub this oven for me to make my lasagna and my roasted vegetables. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get it going. Today is the third day, because yesterday I posted my DIY mirror. Now this mirror, I was having serious situations, and the reason why I posted this video so late is because I was having some complications with my phone storage being full. I never deleted anything, even the videos that I already posted. I never deleted anything, so I had everything on there, so I had to take it down and delete it, and for me to get space for me to upload the video. However, by the time I came to upload the video, what happened was the beginning of the video where I put up all the flowers, the wall decor, not the flowers on the mirror, but the flowers on the wall, all of the footage I ended up deleting. So I had to work with what I had and just put it up, because it was about the DIY mirror anyway. So I was grateful I had that part, so I just put it up for you guys instead of leaving you all hanging. And besides, even though I'm taking care of Vlogmas, even though I'm taking care of Vlog-Tober, it was Wednesday yesterday, and I usually post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I had to put something, anything, just something. So I was anxious to put up something, so I put this up for you all. It took a minute because I deleted a lot of stuff I was not supposed to be deleting, and then I had to start from scratch again. If you can see my intro and my exit, it's completely different. I had to do that from scratch. Everything, I had to go back and do everything in a matter of about an hour. So I had little time to work with. It was getting late, and I had to post some content for you guys. I hope you all do enjoy it, because the flow of the audience is not running as I expected it to. I put like my high-end candle holder out, and I see it's over 100 views. It's not that people is not watching my video. It's over 100 views for the DIY candle holder, right? So people are watching the videos. They just don't watch the home decorating and stuff. But my home decorating is not like anybody else's home decorating. At the end, it doesn't look like anybody else's decoration. I do not copy anything from YouTube to go and do at my home. I do not shop the same place with YouTubers. And if I do shop, like for instance, if I buy a piece of flower, a bouquet of flower, stem of flowers, sorry, by the Dollar Tree, most likely you will see me taking it apart and doing something with it. So my content is not like anybody else's. I am not saying I am better than anybody else's, but I am saying my content is not like anybody else's. It's unique in its own way, which I believe that everybody else is. And so give it a try. Come around to Living by Faith TV. Check it out. See what's going on there. It's very good. It's good stuff. If I had come across that video, that kitchen decorate fall video, the revamp, and I looked at it, I would love it. I would love it. I would love it. But yeah, I'm hoping that more people get to look at my content and they get to love it and they get to subscribe and the channel can keep on moving, okay? Because that's what I want. I want to grow the channel. I want to make something out of it. I want to build a community, a love community, a faith community, a hope community. This is what I want to be doing over here with my time, since I can't go out there and get a job per se. Like, yeah, I can't do that anymore. So I have the time on my hand. Why not? Why not? But I need you guys. I need you guys for it to work. I really do need you guys for it to work. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please do comment. Say what you think about something. Don't hold back. Don't go in your home and eat yourself on your bed. And don't say she should do this and she should do that. Say it in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Okay? So let's get started. Thank you for continuously visiting that channel, and your support is greatly appreciated. I cannot say how appreciative I am of my viewers and my supporters. I am very grateful to each and every one of you. And for those of you who will be stopping by for the very first time, I want to thank you so much for stopping by, for choosing Living by Faith. There are so many channels on YouTube, but if you decide to click on that video, I always believe it's not by chance. I don't believe in anything happening by chance. I believe that there is a reason why you were directed to this particular video, this particular channel, and God is in control and He will bless you immensely. Thank you so much. If you would like to support Living by Faith TV channel and you like the content that you are seeing, you can do so by subscribing to the channel. And by subscribing to the channel, after you do so, you can go ahead and hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time I post a video on YouTube. Today is my third day, I believe, of posting on, because I did not post anything on the first day. I post on the second, on the third. Today is the fourth, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. However, the last day of the month, I did post a video. And that is the video for my kitchen decorate with me for fall. If you're stopping by for the first time, you can watch that video as well. For my subscribers, you can try watching that video as well. It have a lot of motivation in there to motivate you to decorate your home, or ideas that you can get with very non-costly. It's not costly at all for you to do what I did, and it can help you do and put some bright colors into your home for fall season, if that's what you are looking for. Now, this is what I am doing there, and this is why I'm not feeling very well right now. You see what I was doing there? That's why I'm not feeling well right now. You see that video? You see what's going on there with me bending over and scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing? My dear friends, I have no business. I have no business. I don't know who I think I am. I just don't know if I think I am bionic woman, because I am not bionic woman, and I know the consequences of my actions. When you see I bend over holding and scrubbing this oven that needs to be scrubbed, and I have no one else to do it for me but myself, I know the consequences will follow. The pain that I feel in my spine right now, in my upper, in my lumbar, and the pain from my neck down, it is so graphic. It is so painful. It is so stressful. I feel in even my head, because my neck, I feel like my head is stuck between a door and someone is squeezing on it. That's what I'm feeling right now as I'm speaking to you guys right now. It's not easy. However, I push ahead and I clean that oven. I said I would, and I did, and now I'm posting the content because I promised you guys that I would do Vlog-Tober. So this is what it is. And I am happy that I am pressing forward. In spite of me being in pain, I have a smile on my face because I'm happy that I can keep up. So far, in spite of it being painful, I am keeping up. I am keeping up. I don't know what else I have to bring up I mean, there are things to be done, but I don't know what else, what will follow after this video. This video was supposed to be just a simple oven scrubbing down and cook some food, some lasagna and some vegetables. That's what that was. And in my mind, I don't know what world I'm living in, because in my mind it would just be a 1 2 3. However, when you cook, you dirty, and when you dirty, you have to clean, and I did not want to leave my kitchen in a mess. So as you will see, I had to straighten up a few things, put things together. Let me tell you, whatever it is that you were watching there on this oven, as much as I speed it up, I had to cut on it as well, the video. You're not seeing everything. It took time to scrub this oven down, really scrub this oven down. It took a lot of time. I had to cut back on that video. That video would be so much longer if I had left everything in there. But if I left everything in there, but I'm happy that it's done. It needed to be done. Then the next thing I'm going to be cleaning in this kitchen will be my refrigerator. I have to clean my refrigerator. This Bon Ami is really good. Now you will see, after I finish scrubbing, you will see that there are still some dark marks inside of there. Let me tell you, friends, it's not worth it, okay? For me, yeah, it's not worth it. That's as good as it was gonna get, because no, I could have tried, but it was too much yesterday. There was a point in time when I was done and I was cooking. When the food was in the oven, I just wanted to just leave it. And the grill, even when I was scrubbing the grills for the oven, by the time I got to the second one, I wanted to know if I could just forget about it, because the standing up was excruciating after bending over like that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. But how else am I supposed to clean my oven? Does anybody have any idea as to how else somebody with a degenerative spine problem and pain issues and fibromyalgia in her back, and my tailbone is hurting so bad at that point? Can you tell me how else? Is there a method to clean your oven that I don't know of? Because I know I got a method to clean the tub when I want to. I bought that electrical brush that you can recharge, and it have all the heads, and you can scrub. I can scrub my tub and the walls and stuff like that, so I can keep it clean. Okay? But the oven part about it, I don't think that will work. It have to be some type of metal something, electrical metal something, a metal brush maybe, with a metal brush head, something like that. Anybody know of anything like that? Did they invent it yet, or are they going to invent it now that I talk about it? Because they probably do. The drills probably do have a metal brush head. You know, something light to scrub on to remove all these things. That would be much faster. Something while you can stand in with an extension. I don't know, guys. I'm just talking right now because I'm looking at myself in there doing this, and I'm remembering what it was feeling like while I was doing this. It's not easy. Me twisting and bending and doing all of that. Please be advised, I'm not doing it for YouTube. Before YouTube existed in my life, I used to do that to clean my oven. Okay? I used to do it to clean my oven. Now, the state you saw that oven in yesterday, I don't think I've ever had an oven that dirty before. Honestly speaking. And that's the truth. Honestly, because I would make the habit of every time 2-3 meals, whenever the oven have been used, I would wipe it down. And I mean wipe it down, because it would not get in a state where it needs scrubbing. It never got in a state where it really needs scrub down on all of that. But I'm gonna buy the mat and put in the bottom of this oven. And if I can buy the mat to put inside of it, I think I should put something like foil or whatever in there. I need to read the book to see if it's okay to put foil at the bottom. Then if it is, that's what I'll do. So I'll grab the foil and pull it out. It's not worth it. For me, it's not worth it. But I use the Bon Ami, and the Bon Ami helps scrub out a lot. Some people use baking soda. Not for me. I did that one time and there was too much to clean up afterwards. Too stressful. So yeah, the Bon Ami works great. Great. Now that Bon Ami is expensive when you have to go buy it on Amazon or someplace else. But I got it in a discount store. And I picked up 2 of them. So that was the last bit of it I used yesterday to clean that. If you can get Bonham is something else that is very good to scrub your pots. You see what it looking like? You see the bottom there where it still have the dark spots on it? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And this is the point where I got to where I was already, I thought I was going to drop on my knees. It doesn't look like it, right? I know. But it felt like I was about to just drop over on my knees, friends, and give up. Oh my goodness, it felt like I don't know. How are you guys doing? How is everybody doing? How is everybody coping? What's going on in your life? Do you have any difficulties in your life like I do, coping with day-to-day life on a daily basis? Or is it just me? Life is hard on. Oh, my friends, do not take anything for granted, okay? Because I remember there were times I used to climb trees and run and dance and do all of the thing. And now I can barely move because my spine is gone. Literally gone. Like, I have to be on my back. My best days are when I'm just really taking it easy and just laying down. Take it easy and just lay down. The moment you see my mind have to start working and I have to start moving and I have to start doing house chores and everything I do, it's a constant pain. Anybody that know me will know I cannot just lay down on a bed and do nothing at my home. I can't. It's gonna be a disaster. I can't. I need to do the little things to keep up, because if you don't do the little things to keep up, things mount up. That's the easy part about it. You do the little easy part. The moment you don't do it, when I'm scrubbing my tub in the bathroom, I'll show you. When I'm scrubbing my tub in the bathroom, I'll show you, because I make it my daily duty every time I use the sink. I wake up in the morning and I use the sink, I brush my teeth, I wash my face and all of that, and the sink is washed down. I mean really washed down every single day like clockwork. Sometimes twice a day, because when I brush my teeth in the morning, I go brush my teeth in the night before I go to bed, I wash it down again and wipe it down. Bathroom, toilet, I spray it down and wipe it down every day like clockwork. Every day. I don't bend down and wipe down on the floor area, you know, that area of the thing, but the seat and in front of the seat, I wipe that down. Now the mop, I take it, I tell you already, I take the mop and I pass it on the floor. This is easy because I'm saying it there. It may look like oh, you clean your bathroom. No, I don't clean my bathroom every day. I just wipe down the sink and the toilet every day and pass the mop on the floor. That don't take 5 minutes to do, because I do it every single day. It don't take 5 minutes. I'm serious. It don't. But if I had not to do it, every time I come and stand up in front of the sink and the toilet, I would have to scrub it down and do you know how disgusting it is to be in a bathroom? Standing in front of a bathroom that have a sink, you're brushing your teeth. People are brushing their teeth in there, washing their face in there, and it is disgusting with every type of germ you can think of, and no one sees it to wash. No one washes it. How do you not throw up? How doesn't it turn and twist your stomach and your intestines inside of you to look at a sink so disgusting in front of you while you brush and wash your face, brushing your teeth and doing all of the things? How is that even possible? I don't think that's possible. Not for me anyway. No. Nope. So I'm telling you right now, I wipe down the toilet because I'm not the only one sitting on it and using it. I'm not the only one sitting on the toilet and using the toilet. There's more than one butt going on that toilet. And bacteria and germs and whatever. Let's face it, people, even though you shower every day or twice a day, you're not as clean as you think you are. Okay? Yeah. You're not as clean as you think you are. We are not as clean as we think we are. Even though we shower and we do this and we do that. Sitting on the toilet, many different people using the same toilet, because in my house they don't have 2 or 3 bathrooms, there's only one, and I have to wipe it down, spray it and wipe it down with pine sol, bleach, your choice, you choose, disinfectant, pour a little bit of bleach and water in a bottle with a little bit of dish soap or whatever if you don't have anything else, and you don't even need the dish soap if you ask me. The bleach is inside of there and you wipe it down, it's disinfected. Good to go. Moving along. It's as simple as that. It's just as simple as that, my friends. I hope you all are not, how should I say that? Bored with me yapping and going on and on and on, because I'm just sitting there saying what's on my mind right now because my head is killing me. I am heating up some tea right now, that tea that I love so much, you know, that orange peel and cinnamon tea. That is so good. It's really good. So that's what I'm doing right now for me to drink, and watching the video go. Cooking, I love cooking, guys. Let me tell you something. In the other world, in my next life, I'm a chef. I'm a chef in my next life, just cooking and cooking and cooking and cooking. I cannot do as much as I used to before because of it feels like a chore now, but cooking used to come as the simplest thing for me. I love cooking and I love baking. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I cannot stress how much I love cooking. I love cooking. I love cooking for people. I love cooking and see people enjoy the food. Forget about me. That's not important. Forget about me. I don't taste my food while I'm cooking. I will cook a storm for you and I will taste nothing. Somebody will taste the food before me when they get a plate of food and will say, wow. But for me, like those people that cook and keep tasting and tasting, nope. I don't do that. I come from the Caribbean. I don't do that. But I cannot say everybody from the Caribbean cooks like that. It's just me. I know my seasoning and I know what they taste like by now. I am 50 years old. Yes, I am. I was 50 years in April. So by now, I've been cooking from the time I was barely a teenager. So by now I know what seasoning, all different seasoning that I use tastes like. So when I add it to food, I know what amount is needed in that particular amount of food. So yes, if you realize I didn't put any salt in the pasta for the lasagna, and that's because it doesn't make sense to put, I don't like a lot of salt, to be honest with you. It's pointless to put salt in the lasagna when I already season the meat, and the meat is what's going to give the lasagna flavor. So there's no point in putting salt in the pasta. It's a bit too much salt for me. I don't eat much salt at all. Actually, I don't eat much sugar at all either, but there was a time when I was a sugar lover. Yep, I would make all of the snacks with sugar. Look at me now. Just look at me now, trying to keep glucose level down in my system. I'm doing a pretty good job at it though. I must say, I'm doing a pretty good job at it. It's just that you need to have the mindset to get rid of it. And I know how to. There are certain herbal supplements that I take for getting rid of the glucose level. I'll take it like milk thistle, bitter melon. Cinnamon is amazing for that. Cayenne pepper is good as well. The orange peel tea that I just make on that is good. There is a bunch of herbs that I have from. I just make a big pot of tea with it. It's bitter. It's not. It doesn't. It tastes horrible. It tastes horrible, friends. But it does the work. But drinking it warm is not an option for me. That particular tea, I bottle it. That's what I was doing with my kombucha bottles. To bottle this tea when I make it, put it in the fridge and just drink it as is. Because when you drink it cold, you can manage. If you have to drink it hot, yeah, no. Not for me. So that's what I do with it. I haven't made it in a while and I have to do that. But the lemon water, drink a gallon of water a day with lemon in there and cayenne pepper. CBD oil is amazing. Take your CBD oil, take your herbal supplements twice a day, CBD oil twice a day. Eradicate every and any type of carb in your diet because you know it converts to sugar. And now eating sugar is not as bad as all of that converting into sugar and getting into your stream.
your bloodstream, your system. That's what I'm talking about when I say your stream. When all of that happens, it's war in your body. Okay? It's war in your body. If you can stay away from any sweetener, and by sweetener I mean sugar-free sweetener as well, because a lot of the things that they say that is sugar-free sweetener, if you look at it, you will get to realize that some of them have corn syrup. I've been drinking coffee creamer, sugar-free coffee creamer. Yeah. And it was not too long ago when I checked the ingredients of my sugar-free coffee creamer. Hazelnut, nonetheless, my favorite. And I'm saying it have corn syrup in it. Friends, it's been years. It's been years upon years. I stopped using corn syrup at my home, probably about 15 years. And I was so safe and I'm so good. I don't use corn syrup because I know corn syrup is one of the worst syrups you can ever use. Like, seriously, please Google corn syrups and the side effects of it. And there it is, right there, corn syrup in the sugar-free coffee creamer. At that point, I wish it had sugar in it. Let me tell you, drinking sugar, the sugar that I'm trying to stay away from, and having corn syrup in my drink, I would have rather drink the straight up sugar, because the corn syrup is worse than sugar itself. And I'm talking about any type of sugar. Corn syrup is worse than it. So, needless to say, I stopped buying it. I stopped it. I haven't bought another bottle. I haven't drunk another drop. I just cut it out because I was in awe. I couldn't believe it. I was in awe. Do you know that the sugar-free coffee creamer, most of them have corn syrup in it? Do you know that? Okay. Another thing you should know if you're diabetic, even though anything that is sugar-free and it says sugar-free and you'll be like, oh, I'm diabetic, I can take sugar-free. It's sweet. It's sweet, people. It's sweet. It is sweet. It is still a sweetener and it will mess you up just the same way. So do not go diving into it head first thinking that nothing will go wrong with it. It will lift up, it will raise, it will jumpstart, it will do all of the things to your glucose level. Stay away from it. Now, if you look at my home, I have a coffee bar and I have all different type of flavored syrup. Don't kid yourself, because these syrups you're seeing there does not go in my coffee on a daily. Sometimes the entire week pass and I never taste it. Okay? That's why it lasts. Sometimes I have it then it lasts for an entire year. I don't buy syrups like the next person keep on buying and keep on buying and keep on buying. The syrups that I have had there so far and I'm still using there, I bought them November of last year. That's right, November of last year. Now, when you see I change it and I want to taste something else, I taste something else and that's it. I don't indulge as much. I don't indulge in all the time, every day drinking my coffee sweet. No, I drink my coffee with, well, when I blend my coffee, I have a video about that. I put cayenne pepper, cinnamon, and nutmeg in there. Cinnamon, ground nutmeg, and some cayenne pepper. It's in my coffee because I buy my coffee bean and I ground it myself. So when I do that, sorry guys, it may seem that I'm all over the place, but one thing leads to another, and that's how it is. When I ground my coffee and I put cinnamon and nutmeg, I know what amount to put. So that coffee is already flavorful by itself. It's bursting with flavor because I know what amount I put in there. I can just take the coffee black and drink it and it's full of flavor. You know, cinnamon is naturally sweet. Okay? So when I do that, all I add to my coffee is sometimes half and half, sometimes heavy whipping cream. Sometimes I put it through the frother. If I do so, I will top it with a little bit of cinnamon powder, which make it sweet. It's sweet. It's nice. Sometimes I put the cinnamon in the frother with the creamer, and it's wonderful. It's amazing. It's nice. You should try it and put it on the coffee. Let me tell you something. It's healthy. It's good. It doesn't have a drop of sugar, a drop of sweetener, a drop of nothing, and it is guilt-free. Nutmeg and cinnamon ground with your own coffee. Put enough for it to flavor it and boost it up. And you have to find ways to enjoy yourself in life. Life is very, very, very short. Now, everybody have to leave this world at some point. You have no say so when you leave this world. But one of the things you have a say so in is how much you suffer according to things you put in your mouth. If you know something is not good for you and it makes you suffer, it agitates something in your body, why would you put it in your mouth? Why would you do that to yourself? Food is our biggest enemy. Our mouth, the things we open our mouth and we put in it, we take our own money and we buy food and we put it in our mouth. We take our time and we chew on that food. We digest that food just to destroy our body. Think about it for a second. Because it is so good in our mouth, we cannot give it up. We cannot give it up. We cannot give it up. I'm not saying don't indulge. You can. But you cannot just live like there is nothing wrong with you and your health is as healthy as a teenager. You cannot do that. You have to take care of yourself and yourself will take care of you. Remember that, my friends. Keep remembering that. Always take care of yourself and yourself will hit you right back. It will take care of you. No sugar. Is sugar really worth it? You're laying down on a hospital bed. You have lost a leg, a limb, arm, leg, whichever one. So then some people have lost both of them on behalf of, and they're still indulging. And they're still eating. Let me tell you something. I went to the doctor many years ago and he said to me, I have diabetes and it is 7 point something. And I'm like, what? Yeah. That was a long time ago. That was a few years ago. And I was like, what? And it's diabetic, like, come on now. It's in my family. I know it was inevitable. But I was like, what? And he was like, I'm going to write you a prescription. I'm like, not so fast. He's like, don't you want it? I'm like, no, I don't want no medication. I say, I refuse to be another statistic. One of the things that I cannot do is just sit there and let diabetes ruin my life and take over my life. I cannot do that. And he was like, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to go home. I'm going to do what I need to do. And then I will come back. And if I cannot do anything and what I do don't work, we will talk about it. Then we will talk about medication because I don't have a choice, right? So I went home. It took me about 6 weeks. I think it took me about 6 weeks. The moment I went home, I changed what I was eating and how I was eating. The intake of water, I started with half a gallon a day. I started taking half a gallon of day with the cayenne pepper and the lemon juice. About a lemon and a half in day. My friends, if you know the power of lemon and lemon peel, you have no idea. Lemon is something that's very powerful, and the skin is even more powerful than the lemon juice itself. I put that in there, and I was drinking half a gallon of water for about 3-4 days, and then I just jump headfirst into making sure I drink an entire gallon of water a day. Now for me that was kind of easy because remember, I'm not working, I'm at home. I know the thing about it is that when I have to drink so much water, I'm in and out of the bathroom, in and out. 1 gallon of water per day I was drinking with lemon juice and cayenne pepper in there. I got myself CBD oil. I was taking a full dropper of CBD oil in the morning, a full dropper of CBD oil in the night. I was taking 2 bitter melon capsules in the morning, 2 milk thistle capsule in the morning. There was something else I was taking with that. I'm not quite sure. When it came to tea, yes. When it came to anything with any kind of carb, pasta, flour was completely out of my diet. Anything that has flour, no. Anything that I used to look at my salad dressing to make sure it doesn't have sugar in it. That's how strict I was. I was so strict on myself. There was nothing that was entering my body that had any kind of sugar in it. Not a trace. Nothing. Needless to say, for that 6 weeks, I dropped down from a size 16 to a size 12. I managed to go from a 7.8, I believe it was, they told me that diabetic sugar level, to a 4.5. When I went to the doctor and he got when they ran on the results and the test, the glucose level this time around, when it came back, and he was like, wait a minute. Before they even saw my result, they were like, wait a minute, weren't you here a few weeks ago and you had that high glucose level and we said we were going to give you, I was like, yes, you did. And they were like, well, but what happened? I was like, I just went home and I did what I needed to do. And they looked and they tested and they did, because they could not believe it. The drastic change within my weight and my glucose level, it went down. I was not even pre-diabetic, friends. At the end of it all, I was not pre-diabetic. I was just me, who God meant for me to be. But you know our nature, right? We have to indulge again. We have to indulge again. And to be honest with you, right this second, I'm not at a place where I can just eat what I need to eat to keep me on the right path 24/7. So sometimes I tell God bless the food and I eat it, because I am not the one that's going to sit down there and starve, not having what I need to eat. Because that happens. That happens. It happens. I don't know if it happened to a lot of you, but it have happened to me and it's happening to me right now. Okay? But I need to find a way for me to get back on par with that glucose level. I will make a video about my foot and what it used to be like. I'm not joking, guys. This was serious. I could barely walk. I could have barely walked. I had a split open under my foot because of glucose level. Go to doctors upon doctors upon doctors. They cannot do anything for me. And that was not even the time that I did that sugar turn. That was after that. I stayed 1.5 weeks, approximately about 12 days, I think. between 10 and 12 days, I stayed without eating any flour, any glucose, any sugar, anything. And I was soaking my foot in this concoction. I will show you guys. I will make a video for you all. And you all will see. And I was taking my supplements as well. I don't have any supplements right now. It's done. It's finished. I can't afford to buy any more right now. And I was taking my supplements and I had these essential oils that I know what they're good for. So I would mix it in together and put my foot to soak. I stopped my diet. Guys, most of the time we have things popping on our skin. We have certain things happening to us. It's not from the outside. It's what's going on the inside that is reflecting on our outside. And that's what was happening to me. So whenever you see you are trying to take care of your outside, because for instance, pimples, you have pimples, you keep having pimples and you keep saying, well, my face is pimples and no matter what I do, I've tried this and I've tried that. Have you tried seeing when you drink a glass of milk what happens, what your skin reacts to? When you eat a particular cheese, how your skin reacts? When you drink a coffee very sweet with a particular sugar or cocoa in it, how it reacts? It's something that you were eating. It's not just your outside. You put something on your inside and it's not going with you, so it's showing up on your outer. Watch what you put in your mouth and your skin will be fine. Sometimes you may not have to do nothing to your skin. You just have to stop putting what you put in your mouth. But that part of it, you have to figure it out for yourself. I have, over the years, gone to doctors upon doctors for certain situations, doctors upon doctors upon doctors, and they don't know this and they don't know that, and they run all the tests there is in the world, and they cannot do this and they cannot do that, and they're giving me medication that just don't work. They will try this and they will try that and it just don't work because they don't know what's wrong. They really don't know what's wrong. Okay, but me, knowing what I know, and I have educated myself in essential oils, herbal teas and stuff like that, I have made it to the point where when something is wrong, I'll say, you know what happened, let me try that to see if that works. And if that doesn't work, I'll know how to try something else that definitely might work, or or what to stop eating, what to stop putting in my mouth. Whenever I see my body is acting up a particular way, I just go on a boycott of any type of anything that will make to aid glucose in my system, I just go on a boycott. Immediately I go on a boycott. And let me tell you something, it works. It works. 99% of the time, it works. Because when you see you are having issues, you're having rash, pimples, yeast infections, all of these things, it's because of your inside. It's because of your inside. And it's coming out on the outside. You have to be careful. Watch what you put in your mouth. The milk, the chocolate. A lot of people talk about the dermatologist don't know that and this is happening. Please check what you put in your mouth. Sometimes it could be something you've been eating for years. And your skin have problem for years. You keep buying the most expensive stuff, trying to take care of your skin and doing this and doing that, and nothing is happening. Check something. It could be the chicken you've been eating for so many years. It's not going with you. It will not tell you that, but it's coming out through your pore. It's coming out through your pore. Your skin is acting up. It's always itchy. It's always dry. It's flaky. It's something. Check that. Check that and work on that. We have to know our body. The doctor cannot know your body better than you know yourself. If you know something is wrong, something is wrong. And if you go to the doctor and they tell you they can't find anything, nothing is wrong, you know something is wrong. You don't just stop there. Go for a second opinion, or if you're somebody like me that do know herbs, dive into your herbs. I just go to doctor when I see something is wrong with me, something is acting up with me, for me to just find out what it is, for me to know how to treat it. Pharmaceutical is not for me. Taking doctor's medication, it's not for me, because you take pills for something and it mess up your system. It damage and it harms something else. 99% of the time you will take some type of pharmaceutical medication to treat a particular something that's going on with you. And believe you me, it will have a side effects in another place. It will help one thing while it destroys some type of organ, your kidney. Some of the medication even say you might end up getting a heart attack. Some of them they will go ahead and say you might end up committing suicide. Okay, like, what? Excuse me? Who wants that? Your mood will change. All of a sudden, you're so aggressive. You're not even realizing that. You're on these pain pills and you're on this medication that is destroying your life bit by bit. And you're not even realizing it, you know? I had to stop taking, I used to take about, I probably had about 12 prescriptions when it came to pain medication and medication. Yeah, I probably had that amount. And when COVID was going on and I had havoc ripping in my body, going to dermatologists, going to that doctor, going to that, they don't know what's wrong with me. They just don't know. And I cannot figure it out myself. And one day I said, you know what happened? Lord, help me. And that was what it was. And I just stopped taking any type of prescription medication. I just stopped it. I stopped it. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not that I am not sick. That's why you see, when it comes to herbs and my teas and my certain things that I'm doing, I have to do it. Herbal supplement, I have to. It's a must. I have to do it, because what else am I supposed to do? I don't take pharmaceutical. I don't take prescription medication. I don't, because the things that it's telling me that it's going to do to me, because of my health situation, you find that when I am prescribed a medication, it's very strong, very strong. Even the antibiotics cleanse you, but you have to take some. It cleans you. It's not everything that you have that you think antibiotics will work 1, 2, 3, but what it leaves behind is unbearable. It's unbelievable. You understand? Because there are different types of antibiotics for different health problems. Now you have to understand, when you take antibiotics to help you with one situation in your body, it goes through your entire system. Your system don't escape it. It goes through your system. And it leaves behind a mark, a trace of something. Now you have to detox your body. You have to detox your liver, because it's there like a strainer. You have to wash it. The same way when your clothes is dirty, you have to wash it. You have to take care of your kidney and your liver. You have to detox your body. The doctor is not going to tell you go and detox your body. You have to know that about yourself. Taking pharmaceutical medication years upon years upon years, you put in so much pressure on your kidney and your liver, and you never detox it. You never wash it. And it's just there, getting all that beating. you will find your body starting to now drain and you starting to feel things that you're not feeling. Okay? But have you checked? When was the last time you detox your liver or your kidney? When was the last time you took a full body detox? It's not that difficult anymore. It's not that difficult anymore to detox your body. Drink a lot of water and detox your body. It helps, and you will feel and see the difference. You will see the change. You will see the change. It will really help you. It will get your body in a better place. It will get your body in a better place for it. But you cannot just keep taking medication and you doing nothing for the what's left behind, the side effects of it and everything else. You're not doing anything about it. So all of that you don't wash out and you don't detox, guess where it is? It's still sitting there. It's just there, sitting there inside of you. It's just there. Some of us think when we smoke, we do harm to ourselves. Well, there is other things that you can do to yourself without smoking. When you're a sick person, like me, the doctors is not going to be the one to educate you about yourself. You need to educate yourself about what's going on within your body and what you can do to help yourself be better at it. You see, when I'm there, I don't worry about, well, I'm taking that doctor's medication, probably it's doing that to me. No. It's been years. Friends, it's been years. It's been a long time. Well, right now there, 46 minutes into the video, and I'm realizing that I was supposed to be playing songs and I never played any song because I'm just there talking, and I got into so many different things, different topics at once, things I needed to talk about. I guess maybe you all needed to hate, maybe I needed to be reminded of it, and that's why God allowed me to bring it all up. It's like it's just straight from one to the next to the next to the next. So yeah, but isn't God great? Isn't He wonderful? He's awesome. I was saying that one of the videos I have to make is going to be about cleaning my refrigerator. Definitely, the refrigerator cleaning is definitely easier than scrubbing down the oven. I think that was the most difficult thing for me to do, and that's what I chose to do yesterday. So yeah. My dear friends, for those of us, let me include myself, please, because I am going through something here. And it takes every bit of faith, every ounce of faith and hope and trust in God within me to keep moving forward. So, everything that we are going through, we need to know that there is someone bigger than us, someone in control of our entire existence. The one that allows us to wake up this morning and He still allows breath within our nostrils. The one that keeps on taking care of situations we may think that is so difficult we don't know how we're going to overcome. The one that keeps putting food on our table, shoes on our foot, a roof over our head. The one that have always been there for us in spite of whatever life brings to us. We need to understand our strength comes from Him. We need to know that we have a hope. We have a hope in Christ Jesus.
Let's see what it tastes like. Perfect. Really good. I believe it's the extra garlic powder and onion powder I put on the cheese after every layer of cheese over the ground beef. That's what that give it that boom. That's what that give it that. Friends, thank you so much for joining me today in my kitchen while I scrub my stove, my oven, and clean up after myself and all of these things. I thank you so much for yet another day of Vlog-Tober, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Apparently, yes, it will be tomorrow. So thanks again. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. Give your opinion, like and share. If you have someone you would like to see the content, go ahead and do so. God bless each and every one of you. Until